Alrighty, welcome back to This is Smart Shopping with Liz, and I'm going to tell you how to be a smart shopper. We are here at the mall. We'll get to that in a second, but you bet your beans this is going to be a very informative video. We'll see if that works. Here we are at the mall. These are the steps. There are 5 key steps to being a smart shopper. Also, apologies in advance if my mic sucks. I'm really trying. Anyways, step number 1, make a budget. I only have like $100 right now, so that's my budget, but I can't really exceed that because it's in cash, which we'll get to later. If you have a budget, you need to stick to it. If you don't stick to your budget, what's the point of having a budget? There is none. So, step number 2, make a list. Write down things that you need, and we'll get to that later. The need part's important. Make a list. Know what you got. If you don't make a list, you'll end up with a bunch of things that you didn't even really need, but you ended up with it anyway because you wanted it. I get that. So, we had a list. We were supposed to make a list at some point. Here's my list. I just came in here with $100. But hey, future reference, make a list, especially if you're going grocery shopping or, actually getting your needs fulfilled shopping. That's when you need a list. If you're just in here doing whatever, then I don't know. I almost just bought a pair of shoes. Step number 3. All right, know what is important. Okay, know what is important, because if you buy stuff, right, and you have to be like, but is it a necessity? Do I really need it? Or can I live without it? I didn't need it yesterday. I don't need it today. You probably don't need it. All right. So, we in zoomies. You cannot tell me that these are not a fine pair of shoes. They're $70. And I only have $100 to spend. Now this is when I come into, do I need those shoes? No. So I'm willing to walk away from them. Yeah. It is what it is. I didn't have it in my size, or else I so would have bought them.
I know you would have.
I know. Step number 4, avoid credit cards. See, I'm only 16, so I can't even really have a credit card yet, but don't use credit cards because they don't really have a really set limit, and if they don't have a set limit, you're more likely to, spend more than you actually need to spend. Carry cash. Cash is the best thing. Once you run out of cash, you can't have more cash. You can have more cash on a card. That's why you don't have cards, okay? Thank you.
All right. You got a hoodie.
You did get a hoodie.
You got like $64 left. 63 something.
That's right.
Now we got a new budget.
We do get a new budget. It's all about shopping. You spend some, you lose some, you make a new budget. Add some, lose some, you make a new budget.
Yeah.
Continue until you have no money left.
Well, maybe we shouldn't just go until we don't have money left.
There's cars going down this road more than I expected. Step number 5. You got to know where the deals are, okay? Because if you find something and you're like, oh man, I really want this, oh, but it's $60, but I really, really want this. A, know what's important. We just talked about that. And B, if you really need it, then you need to go to a different store. Try to find it for cheaper, because why would you want to pay $60 for something when you could pay $40 for something? The world will never know. Don't be lazy. Explore your options. And that's it.
Start.
Checking 1, 2, 3.
Checking. Come along with me, little girl.
Yeet, 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 yeet,
Yeet.
yeet, 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 yeet,
You weren't expecting me to frickin' yeet. They are coming, so listen carefully. Yes. Yeet, 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 yeet.
yeet, 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 yeet,
Thank you. Oh my god, I bet that was awesome.
Dude, we did so great.
Dude, I freaking know, dude. Wow. Wow.
We're so awesome. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thanks. Shout out to
T-Tom, baby.
heck yeah. I'm gonna keep breathing until you shut it off.
Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.